I'm Tom Abercrombie, and we are in the Sebago Brewing Grain Room. I'm here with Rusty Packer, and we're going to talk about M Quad, our 1000th brew today. After 15 years of brewing as a company and 8 years of brewing in our production facility that we're in right now, we've reached our 1000th batch of beer, and we decided to commemorate it by doing something different. And we landed on a Belgian Quad, which came out of some pilot batches. We did a Belgian pilot night at our pubs, and after a bunch of discussion, we ended up deciding that the Quad was going to be the way to go. Rusty and Marty had some great ideas about how to make it a little different, how to put a twist on it and make it our own. We decided we wanted to have a big beer and just something sort of way outside the norm of what our single batches usually are. And that's going to be out on the 8th of November at all of our pubs. There's going to be a special pairing menu, and it's part of Portland Beer Week. So we're pretty excited to have it come out and get it out to the public, let everybody give it a taste.
As Tom was saying, we brewed a Belgian Quad. When we were designing this recipe, we wanted to keep it at heart very traditional, so we started with a Castle Pils malt, which is a traditional Belgian malt. So quads are traditionally brewed with lots of sugars to help bump up the alcohol, give a lot of caramelized flavors, and instead of doing that, we decided to brew with a sugar called Muscovado sugar, which is a traditional sugar used in Cuba and Barbados that they make rum with. And so there was a big correlation between kind of the rummy raisin kind of flavors that you get in rum with the sugar that I'd previously used to cook with in a former life. So we ended up using this sugar, and it brings forth a huge kind of dried fruit, rum characters, and dates, figs, any kind of dried, intense fruits that you can think of. It came together really well. We're really excited about it and can't wait to show it off next week. We brewed it in March, and after it took about 2 to 3 weeks of fermentation, kind of coaxed it along, squeezed out as much gravity as we could, and then we racked it over, and it's been sitting cold for the last however many months, getting ready for everyone else to drink. Started out really hot, and now it's really delicious.
M Quad comes in at just over 10% alcohol, which will definitely warm you up in time for the cold weather. It has a lot of dried fruit, rum flavor, specifically from the sugar, which Rusty mentioned before. It's definitely a great slow sipping beer for this time of year. Hope to see you out for Portland Beer Week. Friday, November 8th in our pubs. We will have a special pairing menu with this beer, and hope everybody gets to give it a try.
One of the exciting things we did with this beer is we worked with Andrea at Valley Malt in Massachusetts, and we had her put together a specialty malt for us to use in this beer that which is another traditional malt used in these dark, big, huge Belgian beers. And so she kind of put together what she thought would be a good malt for that, and we put it in, and it comes through really nice. And it's a lot of fun working with those guys, and we've actually moved on and used them in our local harvest beer this year as well.